Right now, the Lakeland sky was filled with planes as sun and fun returned.
Also, another Polk County shooting and why some are seeing the ruling as questionable.
All this and more, 96 News starts right now.
Hello everyone and welcome to 96 News. This is the week of April 15th. I'm Gabrielle Dorasami.
And I'm Matthew Hall.
Joseph Kony, a longtime Polk County local, was found dead in his yard Saturday. Police determined that Kony was killed by a single gunshot wound to the chest and have arrested two men, Benjamin Furman and Isaiah Tillman. Though both men have their own criminal record from the past, including illegal drug possession, burglary, and battery, the two men have not been charged with Kony's death. According to an arrest affidavit, Furman and Tillman were arguing with Joseph Kony when Kony made multiple threats to kill the two men. According to the police, Kony walked towards the men with shears, and that's when Furman grabbed a firearm from Tillman and fired the deadly shot. Though Kony's family admits that he did struggle with alcohol and drug abuse, they continue to claim that he was a gentle and nice man. The current ruling of the case has been decided as self-defense.
Summer has returned.
Absolutely. Hot weather is on its way. I can guarantee people are going to start complaining now. It's gotten really hot.
Yeah, because seemed like it was a very long winter. Spring was about a week, and now the humidity has returned. Well,
we're going to see exactly what's going on with our weather with Victoria Garcia.
Temperatures this week are going to be feeling a lot more like summer than spring, beginning with Tuesday with a high of 91 and a low of 70. Wednesday and Thursday, highs will be in the upper 80s, while lows will stay in the upper 60s. And Friday, normal temperatures for this time will come back around with a high of 79 and a low of 63. For your weekend, expect scattered thunderstorms on Saturday, and highs will stay in the upper 70s and lower 80s, while lows will be staying in the lower 60s. For 96 News, I'm Victoria Garcia.
Sun and Fun returned to Lakeland this past week. The 39th annual Sun and Fun Fly-In took place this past weekend at Lakeland Linder Regional Airport. The event started Tuesday, which usually sees more diehard aviation enthusiasts, and the weekend event hosting local residents. More than 200,000 people were expected to attend the 6-day Sun and Fun. This year, Sun and Fun commemorated the 70th anniversary of the Women Air Force Service Pilots, and there was also a show band performance with numbers from the 1940s and the 1950s, and also a fundraising casino night. Every year, the main event of the weekend is the Friday night air show. The sky was filled with aircraft shooting fireworks as they flew through the skies. The airplanes involved were a part of the Aero Show acrobatic team.
Coming up next, 28 unlucky people who weren't playing their cards right. Friday, Winter Haven police raided a home after investigating an anonymous tip they had received nearly 2 months ago. Once inside, investigators found just what they had expected: dozens of decks of playing cards, gambling tables, dice, and over $8,000 in cash. The people inside continued to claim that they were simply celebrating someone's birthday. Investigators might have been more inclined to believe their claims if it weren't for the cards and gambling ledgers that were stuck in the toilets in attempts to flush away any evidence. At the end of the chaotic evening, nearly 30 were arrested on charges including gambling, drug possession, destroying evidence, and inciting a riot.
Lakeland locals are learning how to cook at Aprons. The Aprons Cooking School has enjoyed steady growth since its inception 12 years ago. A subsidiary of public supermarkets, Aprons has 8 classrooms, 7 of which are in Florida and 1 just outside Atlanta, Georgia. The Lakeland School at Lake Miriam Plaza is the newest and features an expansive kitchen and 4 instructors headed by resident chef Scott Hill. Classes are designed for couples and learning how to create specific items such as dough and sushi. Most classes are tailored to those who are fairly handy in the kitchen but interested in learning new skills. Apron students also get a 20% discount on kitchen equipment demonstrated in class and sold at Publix. Well, this weekend was a big weekend in sports.
I feel like it always is a big weekend in sports. Well, very exciting.
You had the Masters this week, more NBA action, more Major League Baseball. And now over to Angie and Roxanne with more sports.
Thank you, guys. A week that began with so much promise ended in disappointment on Sunday for Tiger Woods, the #1 ranked player in the world, will return to Augusta National in 2014. Having gone 9 years without winning a Masters, a streak that continued because of his overall inconsistency in the year's first major championship. Woods shot 2 under par 70 on Sunday, doomed by an over par front 9 and the 2-stroke penalty he incurred from Friday's improper drop in the 15th hole. He finished tied for 4th place with Mark Leisman at 5 under par. Adam Scott, with Woods' former caddy Steve Williams on his bag, won the Masters in the playoff over Angel Cabrera.
Well, in other news in the NBA, Dwight Howard had 26 points and 17 rebounds, and the Los Angeles Lakers staged a dramatic rally in the fourth quarter to win their first game since losing Kobe Bryant for the season, beating the San Antonio Spurs 91-86 Sunday night to stay in position for a playoff berth. Now, the New York Knicks have earned the #2 seed for the Eastern Conference, and with it the chance to rest some aching bodies. Carmelo Anthony scored 25 points on 9 for 23, shooting against the rugged Indiana defense, and the Knicks wrapped up the second spot with a 90-80 victory over the Pacers on Sunday. The Knicks are back on the court Monday at Charlotte, but Carmelo Anthony doesn't think he'll be joining them with nothing left to play for the regular season.
The historic home of the Chicago Cubs will get a $500 million facelift, including its first electronic outfield video board, as part of a hard-fought agreement announced Sunday night between the city of Chicago and the ball team. Wrigley Field also will host an expanded number of night games under the announced pact, as part of Cubs owner Tom Ricketts' plans to renovate the second oldest ballpark in the major leagues.
Well, that's all the time we have today. For 96 Sports, I'm Angie Quesada.
And I'm Roxanne Garcia. Back to you.
Thank you, ladies.
Well, that's all the time we have left for today. Keep here on 96 News for all the latest and breaking news, weather, and sports. I'm Matthew Hall.
And I'm Gabrielle Dorisami. Have a great week, everyone.